Hi friends, thank you all so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you're new here to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and today we're going to be making some layered flippy pages and pockets for your journals or any type of album, like even this one that I threw together. So I'm just gonna start on the outside here. I have summer in these nice little puffy alphabet letters, and I added a toucan and a little flower in the corner as well, but this paper was so pretty, so I definitely wanted that to be the star of the show. I added some trim to the top and the bottom there, and this is a pocket, so I just stuck this sheet in there, which I thought would be a great photo mat, or even just a little journaling card. And the paper that I used actually for this album is the Tropic Bliss paper pad here, which I got at Michael's a few years ago. And moving on to the inside, I just stuck this 4x6 Project Life journaling card over here for some writing space. And then here are all of the layered flippy pages. So this one just has a sticker that says always stay humble and kind. And I have a sticky note over here. I have this is my happy place on this page. And then over here, I just have a skinny pocket. So I just put a tall skinny tag in there. And I also made a side pocket. So there's a cute little dolphin card in there. This is just some ribbon that I glued down for extra decoration. Over here, this is a little tuck spot with a small card that says meet me by the sea. And it's also a pocket page, so I just have this mermaid tag, which I absolutely love this paper. This was not from the paper pad, it was a different one, but I just had some extra scraps, so I turned that into a tag. And over here, this part just flips out. This page says, take me anywhere. And then you could do some writing over on this side. And I put a sticker just on this page. That flips out so you could journal there. Over here I have let's relax. And then focus on the good. And that flips out too for more journaling space. And I just put some extra paper in the back there as well. So this part is really great just to use up some scraps. You get some fun little flippy pages that are all layered on top of each other. And then of course, my last top loading pocket here, I just have this card that says, love this. So you don't even have to make this specific album. You could just take these pocket pages here or just flippy pages and glue them into your own junk journal or create any other type of mini album that you want to put these inside. But I figured I would just throw together a quick little album to put those in. So go ahead and grab some paper and we can create one of these together. For today's project, I'm going to be using the bright floral paper pad here from the Paper Studio or Hobby Lobby. And I will show you how I made my album. So I'm just going to start with the base of that. We just want to grab 2 sheets of 10 by 7, and these are going to be our covers. So I think I want this one to be my front cover. And basically we just want to fold these in half at the 10-inch side, or you can score it. So I will hold this at the 10-inch side here and just score right down the middle at 5. Same thing with my other one. And just fold both of these right in half. So we have those 2 sheets and we're just going to create the spine separately. So let's just set these aside. And my spine is 2.5 inches across by 7 inches tall. And I'm just going to hold it at the 2.5 inch side and score at 1 and 1.5. And just fold the sides in. To create our little spine piece there. And now I'm going to just bring back my cover, and we're going to just slide our spine piece here inside the cover, just like that. And then we'll get a pocket here in the front. So let me just start by doing that. Let me make sure there's really no direction for this print, so I'm just gluing this panel here on my spine, and then I'm going to stick it inside of my front cover. And then I'm just going to close up the cover by gluing the side and the bottom so that I can get that pocket. So I'll just bring that over. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with our back cover pretty much. So I'm just going to glue this side of the spine here. And then put that piece inside of my back cover. Make sure that there's enough room for everything to close up nicely. And then again, I will just glue the bottom and the side so that I can get a pocket in the very back. And then here, if you have single-sided paper, you can just use a branding strip or any skinny little scrap strip and cover up that white space if you want to do that. But that's our base pretty much all set for this album. And now I'm going to just set that aside and let it dry. And now we're going to work on the flippy pockets. So I'm really not going to give measurements for the pages, at least. You can just go through your scraps and play around with different sized papers and see what works. But for me, at least, I just grabbed a 4x6 sheet of paper, and I'm just going to cut some slits in this paper. So at the 4-inch side, I'm just going to shift this over to 1, and then I'm just going to cut a slit, and I'm just going to eyeball it. It doesn't have to be like a specific height or a perfect anything, but you just want to make like a little slit, obviously not cutting through the whole entire paper. You just want to create some type of slit like this. And then I move my paper over now to 2 inches, and I will do the same thing and just cut a little slit. And you can use this first one as a guide, but again, they really don't have to match because these are just going to be super fun layered flip pages that we're making. So it really doesn't have to be perfect, but those are what my slits look like. So At this point now, I just go through my scraps and I'm kind of gonna just play around with them and see what kind of pages I want to create. I gathered a few different scraps here from the same paper pad, but you can always mix and match. You guys know I like to do that, so you can use any type of scraps. They don't have to be from the same collection or paper pad or anything like that. So I'm just going to start with this one. Actually, maybe these two. And I'm basically going to create just little tabs on the left-hand side of each of my scrap papers. So I'm just going to take this piece and turn it over, and I'm just going to score it at 1/2 inch so that I can get my tab here on my left-hand side. And basically, I'm just going to attach this piece. The first layer is going to go directly onto the back of this pink paper, like that. And then the next layers are obviously, we're just going to slide them through the slits here that we've created. So you can slide the tab through and it'll look like that, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to start here on the very edge of my paper and kind of see what I want to do. This piece here, I'm also going to score at 1/2 inch for my little tab. So maybe I just want to do something like this. And maybe this one I can just kind of fold over that excess. So when I flip this page, I could have a side pocket here, or this could just be a flip out page. So I'm going to do something like that, and you can put as many pages as you want, but I pretty much just do 2 here on the edge. I'm going to do 2 for this slit and 2 for this one. So I'm going to keep these 2 together because those are kind of like a pair. And now I'm going to work on this side. So I think I'll put these 2 pieces here. So I'm going to just score again at 1/2 inch over here on my left side, or what will be my left side. And just put this through the slit that we made. And I kind of just like to lay out my papers first and see how they look, obviously, before I glue things down. So maybe that one will go there. And this one here, this is a longer, skinnier strip. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm still giving everything 1/2 inch tabs over here, but what I think I'm going to do for this one is just fold this long part in half and create a pocket that way. So I'll do something like this. And then just kind of fold this back the other way. So I do 2 pieces because one I kind of put more towards the top of the slit, and then the other piece I put towards the bottom to create even more layers. So I think I'll do something like that. So I'm going to keep these 2 together as well, but I'm just going to set those to the side. And then I'll just do these last 2 ones for my last little slit here. So I'm going to give them 1/2 inch tabs. So you see how you can kind of just play around with your scraps and create any type of page you want, whether it's just a regular page or a pocket page. So this one I'll stick towards the top. This one I will stick down below. Okay, now I'm gonna just kind of put all my pieces back together just to see how everything looks layered up on top of each other. Maybe I will just switch these two so that one can go up top. I don't know, I guess it really doesn't matter, but that's what I'm gonna do there. And then these ones we're gonna go just right onto the edge, so they'll kind of layer up looking something like this. Now I'm gonna glue everything together. So let me just start with these ones. So I'll glue this one down first. I'm gonna pop some glue on the tab that I created, stick that through the slit, and I wanted this one to go towards the bottom. So I'll just wiggle that all the way down to the bottom of my slit there. And just make sure that you can open and close it nicely. And then I can glue this piece next. And just pop it through my slit and slide that one to the top. And those will be my pages there. Next, we have these. So I'm going to glue this one first. And this one I will slide towards the top of my slit. And then this one here was going to be a pocket. So first I'm just going to glue this. Just the side and the bottom, and then bring it over. And then I'll glue my tab. Just pop it through the slit and then bring it down all the way. Okay, and then my last two pages here, they were going to layer up like this, so I'll do the pink one first. And these just get attached to the edge of our paper. And this one will go right over top somewhere. Okay, so that's what the back is gonna look like. Not that it really matters, but this is what my front looks like. So we have all these fun flippy pages. And so, like I said, you could just make just this piece and glue it into a junk journal or any other type of album that you want to glue it into. But since I made this one here, I'm going to just glue it inside here. And you could even create another one of these and glue it onto this side too, but this tutorial is already very long, so I'm just going to do one and then pretty much just glue the whole entire piece. And then I'll just stick it right onto this page. Maybe I'll just stick it here, so that way for my last few pages over here I can just put, I don't know, well, you could journal on this side, but you could also put extra little stickers or ephemera pieces all over on that side too. And I'm gonna just come back and show you the final result. I'll probably add a few finishing touches to this, so I'll be right back. And here is how mine turned out. So down here, I just have a little frame and I put sweet memories in there. I have this wooden butterfly and a little flower sticker. And then I just added a butterfly sticker up top here, and this butterfly is attached to my insert. So I just made a little vellum pocket with my scraps, and this card says, "Be good to people for no reason." So just a simple little cover, because obviously that paper is gorgeous as well. So there's my cover, and then here we are on the inside. I just glued down this little sheet here for some writing space. You can flip it up and admire the beautiful flowers underneath. And then here are my flippy layered pages. So here I just have a post-it note that I glued on. And then I added some little floral pieces, but this part flips out, and I just made some lines here so that I could journal there. And I paper clipped this little cut apart here. You can write some of your favorites. On this side, I have just a little heart journaling card and a tag as well. This was my little pocket page. And if you want to cover up some of this space, you can put some trim or ribbon or even another little strip of scrap paper if you picked a plain colored paper here like I did. But anyway, this pocket here has just a little pot of flowers that is so cute, and just a little library card as well. And over here, I kind of just left this paper blank, but I added "Look on the sunny side" down below. So I don't know, maybe I'd put a small little photo there. And I have some more writing space over here. I put a little label over on this small page. And I have "Radiate Positivity" on the other side, which can be flipped up. And then over here, just a little scrap for writing. And I made this little tab on the side as well. And I just left the back blank so that you could journal here and here. But I did add this flower up there, and then "Do it for yourself." That was a cute little sticker I put there. So those are all my layered pages. I think it came out so cute, and I love all the florals. And then last but not least, my top loading pocket here. I just made this big card. It says, "Love you." And again, just wanted the florals to shine through. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this fun little tutorial today. You can obviously make your little flip pages as big as you want them to be, but I just kind of like this smaller, cute size. So this is a really fun project to just play around with and to use up some of your scraps. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration, and leave me a comment down below. I'll see you all very soon. So happy crafting, and huge hugs to all of you.